Giving it a little water. Just a little water bag.
How do you get your sacred water?
It's one of the emotes. It's called
Oh,
tend to your sacred. You have several. You can pet them. Watch. Are you looking? Are you looking? You
I'm
watching?
looking.
You can pet the sacred. Call him a good boy. You can ride on his tail. Give him water. Give him food. Yeah. Check your emotes. Anyway, welcome back, gamers, to the Experience Points podcast, and we can start heading over now. And this is episode 78, and today's date is May 28th, 2025. And today I'm joined by Hunter Jones,
Y'all, what up?
and we are doing just a few hunts, a few random hunts today. Not random, but purposeful hunts to craft a few things from our wish list. Because today's episode is all about our 400 plus combined hours of Monster Hunter Wilds. I don't know where my
Crazy
sacred
it's
is
gotten
going.
that far.
There you go. I know, right? I mean, I hit like almost 300 hours before I even knew it. Good Lord, what is happening?
I don't know, man. That's terrible. They gang jumping that. I had to be watch my mouth.
Where my money?
The gang jumping
Where my
that for
money?
real.
Oh, Arkveld's right here. Nice. I got the long sword, dragon long sword, taking this food out. And Jones has a sword and shield. Mount, instant mount, nice. So we're just gonna chit chat about a few of our favorite and not so favorite things about the game so far. I have experience in the game. This is Jones' like legit first Monster Hunter game, even though he has played Rise and World, but nowhere near to the extent that he has played in this version.
That is true.
So, with that being said, Jones, what was your initial thoughts of Monster Hunter before you played any of the games? Like what was your honest opinion like when you saw Monster Hunter? What did you think?
I was very meh, honestly. Like, I was like, okay, I guess it's okay, but I had no actual real interest in playing it. I didn't really know what it was all about. I thought it was kind of just like an RPG, honestly.
That's funny. I mean, in a way, it is an action RPG, but
Yeah, but also because it was like mainly just on like the 3DS, and you know, I didn't really have high hopes for it.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, I was kind of on the fence too about it when a friend of mine, a fellow coworker of mine, got me into it back in 2018. Like I didn't know anything about the damn game, and he asked me like a week straight. He was like, "Just try it. I promise you'll like it." Because him and I chatted about a few things beforehand. Quick side note: I finally settled on the final name for my sacred, and it's
He
the one
says that, but this is the mind changer.
Nope, it's the one I should have picked all along. You want to guess? Because I don't think you've seen it yet.
I did not see it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Trey.
Yep, it's the man that we keep alive.
Nice.
His memory will always live on. Always, always. In some shape or fashion in our lives.
For sure.
Yes. So he is a black and white sacred. Woo, this Arkveld is going off. This Arkveld is going off. Time to choppy the pee-pee. But yeah, I mean, as I told the story before, kind of in passing, but the first thing that really hooked me about the game, about Worlds, and on the series in general, was just the way that the monsters interacted with one another. That like really hooked me, because that made me feel like this was like a real world. You know, it wasn't just random monsters just roaming around just to be roaming around. And you play any kind of action game or whatever, like the NPCs, they have their little route that they go on. You know what I mean? They don't really interact or notice things or like they're supposed to, but in Monster Hunter, they definitely did. Like I watched mother monsters like raising their babies and feeding them and leading them to water it's just stuff like that was just like crazy to me. And then I remember the first thing I had to do was um I had to kill one of the monster babies. And I was like, I really don't want to do this because I had just spent like a half an hour watching this mother tend to it, and I have to go kill these things for freaking parts and materials. I felt so bad. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I am so sorry. I know that you're gonna respawn and you'll be fine, but it just feels terrible doing this to you.
Yeah.
Give me that wound. Oh, that would have hurt. Thank you. But after that, I was hooked, and then fighting the great Jagras. That's the first monster you fight in World, and just seeing that huge lizard creature just like slithering through and then trying to eat you, and then like puffing up when it gets defensive, and then learning about flash pods and stuff like that. Man, it was just so freaking amazing as a first Monster Hunter game, and being as gorgeous as it was. Like, I had never seen like a game like that pretty, like an action game that pretty, in a long time. So that definitely hooked me. And then of course when the PlayStation PS5 version came out, I definitely got that and played some of it. I still haven't beat Iceborne, the DLC, because Worlds is definitely hard. There's nothing easy about Worlds, and it's not just the fact that the stuff that you can do in Wilds you can't do in there. You're a lot less mobile.
Yes, you are.
In Worlds, but I cut the tail off, by the way. And here comes a fire chicken to try to challenge Arkveld out of all people.
That's hilarious.
So this is going to be a funny fight. You might want to step back. Oh, he's captured? I mean, he's stuck on the vine. I got you. Oh, he's free. Go ahead. Fight that fire chicken, bruh. You better run. When you first started the game, what weapon did you use? And after 100 hours, what's your favorite weapon now?
Man, it's hard to remember what weapon I actually started with because I've kind of switched back. It was a sword. I think it was a charge blade. It was the first weapon that I started, at least in this game.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I've been all over the place with a couple of weapons. I mean, as you see, I've kind of settled on the sword and shield, but I also do like the great sword, or the long sword. The one that's not a katana sword. Yeah, the great sword. I like the great sword because I like the whole thing with the the parry move.
The BDD.
Yeah.
You just like that BDD. That's all you like.
I mean, it's nice, but I need to get better at that thing because it's still kind of slow, swinging and stuff. So I gotta get. Yep. I mean, it's better than what it was in Wilds and Rise, but I'm still I need to practice some more with it.
With any weapon, dedicate 10 decent fights with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try to fight the same monster 10 times. So that way you get to know the monster, you get to know the weapon, and just do that. Like fight the chemistry 10 times with the great sword. Like seriously. I mean, aside from getting the equipment and materials you need, obviously you get familiar with the weapon, you get familiar with the monster, and it's good to do. And then after the chemistries, move on to the Balahara, because Balahara is a different beast, and you get to learn how to move well with the weapon while you're fighting different monsters and while they're doing different things.
I got you.
That's a great thing to do. Me, I was fully set on being a hammer main after the beta, but then after discovering this is the first Monster Hunter game where I've been excited to try different weapons. Ooh, we got some wishlist stuff. Nice. I've tried the other weapons in other games out of necessity. Come on, give me that wound. Out of necessity. But in this game it feels like everything's so accessible, and they did such a great job with all those other weapons.
Yep.
So, so yeah, so it's just like trying different weapons. Like in Rise, there was a few weapons that I just couldn't wrap my hand around, and I didn't have a choice but to try other weapons because there was a few monsters that I just could not beat. And that crab monster, the blue crab monster, the centaur, whatever it is, and in Rise, I could not beat him with my main weapon in that game. And I think I was like really getting good with the sword and shield in that game, and I just couldn't do it. But then I switched over to the insect glaive, and I had never tried the insect glaive before. And man, that did some damage. I took that thing out in no time. It was crazy. It's like so much fun, like flying around with that thing.
Yeah, it definitely did look kind of fun when I saw that one video.
We definitely gotta try it out sometime. I think you'll have a great time with it. It's not really complicated. Not a hard weapon. It's just the fun one. Like something like the hunting horn. The hunting horn is complicated. Hunting horn takes a lot of looking around and checking the gauges and checking the songs and seeing where the songs are, getting used to it. And I've only played with 2 versions because every hunting horn has different songs and different buffs that it does. And I've only like really played with the Arkveld one, and that one, like it flows so well.
Yeah, that's the thing I like about this game. It seems like, like let's say, you might have a good weapon for something, but it's not for every situation. Like certain times you might need something different.
Yep. You can't just use the same one over and over again because it's not going to get the job done. Boulder Fall. Got him. He's almost dead. Actually, we can capture him right now. Putting down the trap. Yeah, there you go. Got him. What's your favorite monster so far to fight?
I mean,
the one you have the most fun with.
Well, I know it might sound like a masochist, but I kind of enjoy fighting. What's his name? Oshia. For some reason, I don't know. It's like because it feels good to know how to fight him because that bastard, the first time I fought him, he had me cowered in the corner the entire time.
Yes, that was a very intimidating fight the very first time because he is ginormous. He's got like 4 different phases that freaking cycle if you don't beat him fast enough. But yeah, man, that's definitely one of my favorites too. That whole fight is just so much fun. And then when you finally get it, it's still not easy because you can still die. But it's still a good time. Let's see. I need to fight the Odogaron.
Odogaron.
Yeah, and your current layout, your current weapon should be good enough. I'm going to switch over to sword and shield for him. Now, speaking of, my next question is, what's your most hated monster?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's Jin-Dahad, but let me make sure. Is Jin-Dahad, I mean, because I already tell you I don't like Jin-Dahad regardless, because like his particular type is just really annoying to hit. Just, he's so big, and even if you like hang around at the tail or whatever, it's still hard to get because he has so many scales and all that other stupid stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, that is also the fight where he likes to climb up on the roof and then do that crap, and then he likes to do that thing where you have to dodge. It's almost like a boss fight, even though it's just a stupid Jin-Dahad. I'm pretty sure it's that one where you gotta go hide behind a stupid thing before he like blows everything up. He's just annoying.
Well, the Jin-Dahad is an Apex monster, so I mean it is a mega boss fight. So you're not wrong there. And I will agree, Jin-Dahad. The only reason I don't like Jin-Dahad is because it's so long. That's the only reason I don't like it. He's not necessarily difficult. It's just that the fight lasts so long because he has to go through those phases. It's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, that's what I kind of mean. Like, it's just it feels like it's a scripted fight, even though it's not scripted. Like, but so you have to like go through those particular parts. Sometimes they'll even do it twice. It's so annoying.
Oh, I put the thing up. Did you join?
Oh, not yet. Hold on. I was in my inventory. I'll join in a moment.
Gotcha. I'm about to start fighting this fool in a second. One of my most hated fights is Gravios. That is the big flaming poison monster. And I don't like fighting him because, one, he rolls like a big dog. He rolls like a giant puppy for no reason. Like, you are too big to be rolling like that. Secondly, you can't really tell when he does his poison thing, because he'll blow poison out of his stomach. Oh, come on, I'll block that. He'll blow poison out of his stomach, and it's like, no, it's not poison. It's the sleep powder. He'll put you to sleep. And it's like, come on now, man. That just takes time away from the fight. It's just hella irritating. And
Feels like
then,
if he hits you one time, it should just wake you up.
well, good thing. I mean, if you got your Palico with you, your Palico actually smacks you awake. Crap! I forgot to buff myself. Damn it! I'm not doing good. I need to leave this fight. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm talking about the fight. I'll be back to the fight.
I know what you mean.
Uh, and then, like, when I first fought him, the first few times I tried to use the bow, and it literally just seemed like the bow was just bouncing off him. I know it wasn't, but that's what it seemed like. It's like ding, 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 pain in the
Yeah,
butt.
it be like that sometimes.
And then the great sword I tried to use, and that was literally bouncing off his hide. I'm like, come on. The only soft spot on his body is his stomach. And then when you get under there, he does that sleep thing, and that's just it's so irritating. I hate monsters like that. Another one that I kind of love to hate, which is not in this game, but I really want him to come back, is the shoot. Why am I drawing a blank? Freaking the bomber from World. He looks like Gravios, and I think I read somewhere that it's like the mature form of Gravios. Basilgeist. There you go. That's the one. He was
Basilgeist.
one of my favorite ones in freaking Rise to Fight, because that fool would just come in like like a dive bomber, flying onto the scene, dropping his scales down and freaking explode. I'm like, man, this is awesome. I remember I was fighting as a monster in Rise called Magnamalo, and Magnamalo is the pink diving exploding kitty. And that fool is a terror to fight. Like, he will dive bomb you and one shot you almost every single time. Even if you're prepared well, he will still take you out. And I was fighting him in like a cave, and I looked up because I heard something coming. And it was Basilgeist, and that freaking fool came in, spread his little bombs everywhere, took off like 4,000 or 5,000 damage off the freaking Magnamalo, and then flew away. I'm like, thank you.
Damn.
I love you, buddy. I hate you, but I love you. I was talking to Juan the other day, and like the Fulgor Anjanath in this game, it's not as terrifying as like the regular Anjanath in Rise. Like, I remember you and I fought the Anjanath in Rise, and you were like doing Homer screams left and right. Because this fool kept just like doing his like fireballs, like the flaps on his face came up and on his back, and he would just do those fire beams, the Shinku Hadoukens. It was just crazy. And I miss stuff like that. Like, the monsters in this games are good, but I just feel like there's a good variety missing from the game, because you got two octopuses. You got Rathalos and Rathion, which is pretty much the same damn one. One's poison, one's fire. You got Odogiron, which is a return. You got Anjanath, which is a return. To me, it's missing the variety. And a lot of people have been saying that this game has been way too easy. Like, for newcomers, it's not easy. But for veterans of the series, like, a lot of these monsters are relatively easy to fight. Going up. Thank you. But that's why I welcome those challenges. And Capcom has been hearing this. They've been hearing the complaint of the fans, and they are going to bring back some 8-star monsters, some old ones and some new ones. They're bringing a freaking 8-star Gore Magala fight, which is going to be insane, because Gore Magala was another one of my favorite ones to fight, and he was already tough to begin with. An 8-star one is going to suck. that's gonna suck big time.
Did they have 8-star in the other games?
They had there's a regular hunter rank, and then there's master rank. There's master rank fights. So that was pretty much the same thing. Going up.
Somebody's coming to play.
Oh crap! Holy sh! Nersilla's another one. Nersilla and what the hell is that? The red spider.
The Jackass is what his name is.
That's the easy one. I mean, and I never thought. I mean, I love the intro for that monster, but that monster turned out to be super easy.
Yeah.
Let's see. In the middle of the fight.
What is the name of it? It sounds like the monkey, but it's not the monkey.
Lala Barina.
Yeah, there you go. See, see, you knew what I meant as soon as I said that.
Well, I had to look it up because I forgot. I'm busy with Expedition. I forgot my monster names.
Conga Lala and Lala Barina. Yeah.
Yep. And that's another thing. Like, I mean, I love this game, but they could have came up with different names.
Yeah. See, that actually got a little complicated when I first learned. I'm like, well, Lala. Like, I remember Lala. Why there it is Lala?
No more Lalas, damn it. I gotta sharpen my damn weapon. What's some of the things about? I mean, we just kind of talked about it a little bit, but what's some of the things about the game that? I mean, even now after all the updates and changes and patches and add-ons, is there anything that you would like to change about the game to make it more comfortable for you to play?
Damn it! Make quest markers and stuff easier to read.
Yeah, well, when I first started playing the game, I cut the tail off, by the way. When I first started playing the game, I checked that under accessibilities to see if that would make it, if that was possible. Because I was going to, let you know. How about
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's not there. I want them to let us look at the field guide. And I still hate that it's called the field guide, because it's 100 notes. Hunter notes, the 100 notes. I love the 100 notes. Look at the field guide in the tent, because I'm like prepping for a monster. Like, I want to be able to look at the freaking field notes, like completely.
Yes, that would be good. That's
completely and fully. So it's just a pain in the ass that we can't do that. You get your carve on?
Then where the tail at?
I don't know.
That tail's gone.
I think. Yep, it's definitely cut off. I'm looking at it right now. It's definitely chopped off. Oh, it's right here. It's right underneath him.
Oh.
I'm over here. Hurry. Time's up.
Yeah.
It's all good.
He literally died right next to his tail.
Something else too, like in the other games, the tails give you like other parts. In this game, you just get the tail.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm
wait,
looking at
you
it
can't get anything but the tail?
Yeah, it just says tail. Like right now, I'm looking at it. It says the Guardian Ebony tail. Like in the other games, you actually get like different parts from the tails. But I mean, I guess they all serve the same purpose. But in this game, I don't know if you've done it yet, but if you go to the village of those little creatures, I forget what they're called now. You can actually.
Wait, what do they call it? The yum-yums? Something like that.
You can actually cook. There you go. You can actually cook the tails and like create different items there.
Huh, didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, from what I've seen, there's nothing like really worth it.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of things, like, the grilling the food the old school way, but it doesn't really matter if you do it or not, other than for the trophy.
Yeah. There's definitely better ways of doing things. We haven't fought a Yankoku in a while. Let's go fight that fool. Ice, water, and I think lightning for this guy. I mean, it should be fine. think I'm going to switch over to a great sword though. um, what are some things you absolutely love about this game?
I mean, I love that. I mean,
As
I
as
enjoyed.
as a new hunter, because those other games I'm not going to count them because I know you were just kind of playing just to be playing, but this is the first game that you've like really gotten into as far as the Monster Hunter series goes. So, what about the Monster Hunter series from this game do you
I
really
like
enjoy?
the variety of weapons and how they all feel different. For one thing, like a lot of these games you'll play it, but it's like, oh, you have nunchucks, you have a sword, but it's just triangle, 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 blah blah blah. There you go, combo. This game, it feels different. Like you actually have to take the time to learn every weapon because they are all very unique. Like you cannot play any two weapons the same in this game. I don't believe. Not exactly the same. I haven't tried all of them, so I can't say for sure. But it feels like you can't play any two weapons the same.
Yeah, I mean that's 100% true. And like I was saying earlier, I posted the hunt by the way.
Coming.
Yeah, I mean just like I've tried just about every weapon in this game. The only weapon I can say I honestly don't still like is the lance. Like even the gun lance, I never thought I would say I like that weapon, but that weapon is insanely powerful and fun to play. And I would have never said that, because that's like a slow weapon. You're kind of just like inching along, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
No
once
mobility, but you can block everything.
you can block everything, you can blow up everything. And I played a little bit on the beta, and I had a great time with it. But then, oh, good lord, slow down, fool! He's coming after me. Leave me alone. Oh, I forgot that little bitty tail you got. Irritating.
Little nub.
Little nub he got. He be swinging that little thing now. See, look at that. He's swinging that little bastard.
What the? Just knocked me over with this little nub.
I told you. Blocky.
He tried to peck me.
He's a pecker. Got him. But yeah, like something like the Great Sword. Like I never played with the Great Sword in the other games. I couldn't stand it because it was so damn slow. But once I watched the videos and the fact that they gave it more mobility in this game and you can actually turn around, you could do that in other games. I mean,
They gave everything more mobility in this game, though.
You think it'd be something like natural to do to be able to turn around with your swings, but in other games, when you were dedicated to a swing, you were dedicated to a swing. There was nothing else you can do.
Number one thing I hated about Monster Hunter because of that, like that's why I really couldn't get into the other games because like literally you start out swing, you're going for the next 30 seconds in a direction. If you miss that first hit, oh good luck.
Yep, exactly. And the fact that they got all these systems in place is just so helpful to just mitigate all that stuff. Yankuku, you're getting on my nerves. You're really getting on my nerves. I hope they bring back more of the Cuckoo family.
There's more cuckoo.
There are more cuckoos.
Okay, but you just said you want different monsters, but now you want more cuckoos.
I mean, the one I like is the fun one. The one that grabs the stones and the eggs out the ground and smacks you with them. Also, too, he starred in that Final Fantasy crossover where he stole the freaking crystal. He was running around with the crystal, and like every minute you don't beat him, he grows bigger because the freaking Final Fantasy crystal makes him bigger. And this dude got like the size of freaking Zoshia almost.
Okay,
insane.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
So imagine a bird this size getting as big as Zoshia.
Damn, that bitch dead.
Yep, this is a short fight, especially with the Great Sword. It's like a 2-minute fight. How long do you see yourself playing this game now that you're like really into it? I know you've been playing Expedition 33 a little bit more, but like when you were into this a couple of weeks ago, you were going pretty ham. You were going hard in the paint with this.
Oh yeah, I can see myself playing this for a good while, as long as especially if they keep on bringing out updates, because like I want to get my game up. I want to be able to like be like one of those. I'm not saying I want to be like ranked 999 because that's just a little ridiculous, but I just want to be able to say I can be a hunter of his own caliber that they will sing, the bards will sing epic tales about in the future.
Hunting horns will blow. Yeah, after, I mean, Expedition 33 came at the perfect time because right before I hit 300, well, I'm not still not at 300 hours, 284 hours, but when I hit the 250 mark, I was kind of feeling kind of done, and I was after the Grand Hub update. You know, it was nice to have this and be here. And there's other things that they can release to keep me interested. I still love to hunt in this game. It's still fun. Still going for building, still going for the platinum. You know, that's a little, finding that to be a little annoying because there's quite a bit of RNG involved in that, and I don't.
The crowns was alone is gonna be what's gonna take the longest, man. Get a freaking gold crown on everyone and a mini crown. Yeah, good luck with some of those.
Well, I got a lot of them already, but it's still a pain in the butt. And
You got a few. I've seen somebody with a lot of them. I bet they were like, I think they were like 100 rank 500 or something like that. I was looking like when I was just looking at random people's profiles, like, what the heck? This dude has like every crown.
Yes, random people's profiles.
No, it's actually profiles, not staring at people's characters. You know, like, because I know that's one of the trophies where you have to like look at so many profiles. And for the longest, I thought you could actually just like examine them to look at the profiles, but I learned that you can only do it from like the you know, from the main hub or whatever you're in, and then you can look at the people in your group. I mean, your hub or you know.
Your server, yep. Yeah, I did that recently. A couple of weekends ago when I was looking at the list, I was like, let me just knock a few of these out because a few of these are pretty easy. But yeah, so one thing that I really want them to bring back, and I just posted a hunt, by the way.
And I just found out freaking. I found that I just saw a dude that looked just like freaking Carmelo Hayes. This dude had the fuck last night. He had a fade on. I can't believe that was hilarious.
That's funny. Something I want them to bring back from World is the actual, like, the little house that you get. Because initially you just get, like, a room.
Yeah. I like, well, I don't know about that too much because if you actually get in a house. But I did think that they gave you, like, even in Rise, they gave you something like, you know, you had, like, your own little playfield apartment or whatever where you where the
it's not a mansion.
Have a
it's not a mansion. Oh, my Lord. You and your twins. It's not a mansion like 14, but you know it's still good to have a room to decorate stuff, and you can change almost clothing as you see fit.
Well, it's not Alma, but in general, okay, yeah, I was gonna say I wish they'd have like more customization with your handler that isn't paywalled behind freaking you know, like almost every good thing, you gotta pay for it on the store. Like, why can't we do quest or like, you know, why can't we fight monsters and like, you know, get stuff to make for her?
Well, they did add one of those things. There's a quest where you can get her red glasses, and there's like 3 outfits that aren't paid. So I mean, but it hasn't been out that long, so something like that is fine. And you know, I understand like the stuff like Street Fighter to pay for, because that's you know, especially that Cammy outfit. If you saw that picture I sent you,
I saw that picture.
You got to pay for those pants.
Oh wow.
Sorry.
Okay, but like even the festival one, like she looked really nice with that festival outfit. But guess what? You're gonna use it for the festival. Then you gotta buy it on. If you want to use it full time, you gotta buy it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. And then, you know, if you had her equipped with it, it's gone.
Oh.
She was wearing it for me, and like the quest ended. Oh, I'm back to my rags.
Back to my rags. You're so funny. But there's gonna be more of that, because I mean, over the time in World, that handler, which I particularly didn't care for, she was annoying. She had like, I think like 7, 8, 9 outfits, and that was free. And then on top of that, she had a bunch of paid ones because I got like the DLC with Iceborne, and that chick had like freaking like 10, 12 different outfits, which is crazy.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Why was she annoying?
She's no Alma. I'll say it like that. Alma's a fellow nerd. She's cutie. This other chick was kind of bossy and annoying.
Hey, some people might like that.
Hey, well, more power to them. I'll stick to my fellow nerd. Damn it. Let's go, Lala. You're going down. All right. anything else about the series that you wanna add? I mean, we got the Akuma thing to do. I'll probably see if you want to do that with me this Saturday, so we can get our Akuma on. There's gonna be more crossovers over the updates over the excuse me, over the years, as they always do crossovers. I watched a video of like the older Monster Hunter games just to see what kind of crossovers they've done in the past, and Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Mega Man, Sonic. They've done a ton of them, and ones that you really wouldn't even expect. Is there any crossovers that you would want to see from? It doesn't have to be Capcom. Remember they've done Final Fantasy too.
I think they're already planning on another Final Fantasy one. I don't know what game, but they're talking about another Final Fantasy one. But I mean, I would like to see.
Oh, they've done Okami. Yes.
I'm thinking Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur would be I think it would be a really good tie-in with this. That'd be a pretty cool one to see. Soul Calibur.
That'd be cool. I don't know if they've done like Metal Gear Solid, but that would be a fun one.
Nier Automata could be fun for a reason.
I wonder why. I could see them doing a Stellar Blade one.
Basically the same thing.
Hey. Don't talk about my reasons.
It's the same. No. I mean, it's basically the same. I wasn't saying reasons, but I mean, it would kind of be the same type of gameplay and stuff. So I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all. But yeah, reasons.
She's dead, brother. She's dead.
Oh, was there two of them?
Yes.
I'm like, why did it stop moving? I thought he was just playing dead. Oh, poor baby.
This is not the Gypsy Roast, damn it. and that kind of uniqueness is what I'm talking about. Like when I first fought Gypsy Roast in the beta, in the second beta, and that fool laid down and actually played dead, I'm like, that is awesome. Then he's got the flash on his head, and just more monsters like that. Like the one they're bringing back next is like, I guess in one of the games, there's a monster that you had to fight like underwater. That was like the only game to have the underwater combat. I'm glad they didn't bring it back, because I think that would just be
weird.
That would not be fun to play. But that monster's coming back, so there's not going to be underwater combat, obviously. But it's going to be a new monster for me. Completely new. Nice. I never fought before, so I'm really excited about that. They're all new for you.
I mean, for the most part.
And the queen is here.
Rathion.
Go, girl.
I'm gonna let you do your thing for a minute. Unless your thing is talking about attacking me.
Of course. She's going for what she knew. All right, 400 plus hours in Monster Hunter. We're still having a great time.
Yes, sir.
Chasing down this Kongalala and his little farty self. And this is another one that returned. Kongalala is an old monster. It's not a new one.
I thought it was.
Nope, it's one they brought back. But he was like, of course, older games, low res.
Less gas.
Probably more gas, to be honest. and there's like a lot of like moves and areas that people just want like back, like the hardcore hunters from like the generation. Like I said, World was my favorite one, and I didn't get to play all those other games, but I tried to go back. Nope, can't do it. Cannot do it. It is just no fun to play.
So you're saying everything pre the PlayStation 4 region is just not worth it?
I mean, not for me personally. I mean, I'm not saying it's not, but for me personally, no. They're just too hard to play, especially after being this mobile in this damn game. Yeah, no. I thought Rise was like the top tier, having the wire bugs and the freaking Palamutes in there. I thought that was a be all end all. Nope.
Well, that's the thing. They learn to evolve, which is a good thing. You don't want to have a game basically be the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
which
it
is a
basically,
thing that a lot of games fall into.
it basically was the same thing for the longest time. They had some
No, but like
features.
you said, Worlds of Rise. Oh, you meant the earlier ones.
Yep. And Rise came out of nowhere. When I first saw the trailer for Rise, I was like, what the hell is going on? Because up until that point, I already had 100+ hours in Worlds. And seeing that palette meet for the first time in freaking Rise, man, and seeing the wire bugs fly all over the place, and the setting, it's just everything was like great in that game.
But won't lie to you, I straight up thought since it was on Switch exclusive, I was like, this is gonna be like a side game or something.
Yep, and I thought the same thing too. When I saw Switch, I was like, wait a minute. And I thought I wasn't going to play good, but it proved me wrong. They did a fantastic job with that game. Definitely in my top. Well, I only got 3 Monster Hunter games under my belt, but if I had played more, that would definitely be in my top 3. Probably my second favorite. So this one, Rise, and then World. And there are things from World I missed. Like when you capture a monster in World, they come down and scoop that some bitch up.
And then you can go see it in the village.
And then you can go see it in the village. And that is so satisfying. Like taking the time to fight the hard-ass monsters and then going to see that bad boy being dissected and studied in the freaking village. That just added to the aesthetic of everything.
I was gonna say the one thing I wish this game had, because you always describe about how like you just be like you be watching the monsters for everything. Like they don't have that in this game, not to the same degree. Like you can't just chill out in camp and look at them do all this stuff, like take care of their children. They just seem like they're running around on a rampage in this game.
Yeah, they're trying to kill everything in this game.
Murderous intent.
F your reality, son. This was going back to his little honey. Sorry, Trey. Going back to his little honey pot. Ready to be captured. Let's go ahead and do this. There you go. Oh, that was a tandem spiking. Get the honey, get the honey.
The honey?
The freaking, yeah, there's honey everywhere. But the freaking, the slinger in this game, oof, that is a game changer for sure. Because running around trying to capture everything, pick up everything by hand was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
So I would take that over the wire bugs any day. All right. Got 200 symbols. Nice. That's just what I needed. Perfecto. All right. Well, I think we're going to call that an episode. And we'll keep on playing Monster Hunter. Keep on enjoying the updated content. Akuma, you
got next. A trophy.
You got a trophy for what?
What was it? Hold on, I'm checking. Notifications. Where you at, trophy? It was Bird Guys Hunter. What was that? Wait. It was. Oh, I got 1 million Zenny, bitches! Let's go! Money! Money, 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 money!
Yeah, I didn't tell you about that trophy because I wanted you to get it on your own.
Oh, I knew about it.
Oh, okay, good talk. All right, until next time, hunters, keep on
leveling up and get that Zenny! I would have had it sooner. You get me buy stuff.
You're funny.
I'm joking.